I love the people who tell me that I don't know history at all when I try to tell them that, hey, maybe we should just like start giving people houses and, instead of commodifying everything, we just like allow people to have the things that they need in order to live. And then anything else that, they want, like, a car or something else, they could like, get a job and pay money for those things. But otherwise, things like housing and food should just be provided to all citizens, regardless of whether or not they can actually earn the money to pay for those things. And if they wanted to have anything like anything extra from that, that they could just like pay for that. But I'm the person who doesn't understand history. The point that I brought up is that there's the Irish potato famine, and what the English did during that whole situation. Like at the time, what was really popular was there was this guy called Malthus, and he came up with this whole idea of an excess population. And he said that if food and housing were provided for people, then the population would grow to a point where it could no longer sustain itself. And then you would end up with an excess or a surplus of the population. And the only way that you could control that is by culling it. So millions of Irish people starved to death, while the English, who had food that they could have given them, decided instead that it was better to evict people from their homes in the middle of winter and allow them to starve and freeze to death, and then replace them with sheep because that was more profitable. So again, explain to me how I don't understand history when I say things like maybe we should just allow people to, exist, because if they are allowed to just have the things that they need in order to exist within society, it's like it would be so much cheaper. Instead, we would rather give all of our tax money to unproductive and unprofitable corporations that then take that money and give it back to their shareholders and create shareholder value. Meanwhile, everybody else is collectively poor. It, like, how do, how, why are people this stupid?